It's early. It's early. We back. We back. So, Hornets, 76ers, Heat, Raptors. 76ers, Raptors, Heat, Hornets, Magic. These are the teams that are going to be in the play-in, and I just want to know which team is going to be the most dangerous. So, as of right now, mm, 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 mm. Yeah. So the 76ers right now will be playing the Knicks. The Raptors and Hornets will be playing each other, and the Magic and Heat will be playing each other. The 76ers are 43 and 34. The Raptors are 43 and 34. And the Hornets are 42 and 36. Magic are one game behind that, 41 and 36. And the Heat are 40 and 37. Each team has at least two really tough games. The Hornets have the toughest schedule. They have to face my Pistons. Yeah, they have to face my Pistons. Um, they got to face New York again and a couple other teams. But this is looking very, very dangerous. It's looking dangerous for the Knicks. If I'm the Knicks, I would rather face the Raptors than the 76ers any day. You know what I'm saying? But I think the Hornets are either, if the Hornets finish out strong, they could end up in the sixth seed. But they have a real tough schedule, bro. They have Boston again. They have my Pistons, who's still looking to close out. You know what I'm saying? The 76ers have to play my Pistons today. That's gonna be a big game. My Pistons are one win away from the number one seed, so you know they're gonna be one to play hard. The 76ers trying to stay out the play in. I believe out of the 76ers, the Magic, the Heat, and the Hornets and the Raptors, it pains me to say this, bro, but the 76ers probably the most dangerous team out of them. Fully healthy, I seen what Embiid did last year off of one. I might not think he's a great playoff performer, but you know what I'm saying? He can get you past the first round. What he gonna do after that? Don't know. Really don't know. He'll be on the other side of the bracket. They'll be facing probably the Celtics. Then it will probably go between the Raptors and the Hornets. I would probably pick the Hornets to beat the Raptors in that first game. So that means the Hornets will go to the 7th seed. The Raptors go, and then I would pick the Heat to beat the Magic. Then it would be the Raptors and the Heat. I would probably pick the Heat to win, but the Raptors could win, and it could be the Raptors and the Pistons. I really don't want to see the 76ers right now, not in the first round. Like, any one of them other teams, cool, but that's a hell of a deal with. That's a hell of a lot to deal with. But I think that the 76ers are going to end up getting the sixth seed. They have I don't want to say less tougher schedule, but I don't want to say they have a less tough schedule, but they have us, then they have San Antonio, they have Houston, and then they got Indiana and Milwaukee. So they got us, San Antonio, and Houston. Three really tough games. So those three games are going to be big for them. You know, those games are definitely going to be massive for them. Then you got the Raptors. They got to face Boston today. Boston, then they got to play Miami and Toronto play twice. Those are going to be very very important games. Very important games for Miami and Toronto because Miami could flip the script, and if they win twice or if they split, and then Toronto has to play New York, and then they play Brooklyn. So they play Boston, Miami twice, then New York, and then they play Brooklyn. So Toronto got a tough schedule too ahead. Um, yeah, Toronto got a tough schedule ahead too. I think the Hornets. I won't say they probably got the toughest one, but they got Minnesota without Ant Man. They should be able to get that done. Then they got Boston. Then they got my Pistons, and then they got New York. So they got a tough one too. You know what I'm saying? And then of course you got the Magic, who they are playing the Pelicans. So they should kind of get that win. Then they got my Pistons. Then they got Minnesota probably without Ant Man. They got Chicago, and then they got Boston. Each team plays Boston once. So, but you'll see who can eke out the most wins. Don't tell them nothing, motion. Don't tell them nothing. I ain't saying nothing. The playoffs will be on its way. Because for some reason, people don't believe that Cade coming back. I don't know why. And they forgetting about Beef Stew getting rested for the playoffs. He's going to be well rested. Beef Stew gonna shoot out of a cannon when he come back. He's gonna be well rested. Now Cade is a different subject. He got a collapsed lung. Obviously, he got to get his conditioning. He has to get his gas tank up there and everything. So other players have to do a great job of picking him up for that first series. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure by you know what I'm saying the next round he'll start really getting his wind under him. But we less than 2 weeks. We like 2 weeks away from the playoffs, so it ain't gonna be too much. Too many excuses. So definitely not gonna be too many excuses. To me, it did. It showed me that we closer to OKC than I believed. That's what it did show me. It showed me fully healthy. I definitely wouldn't be afraid of OKC going into a series because I know we can sustain that type of defense and effort for 7 games. We did it versus New York last year, and this team is even better defensively. And I think we're gonna raise our intensity up in the playoffs on defense. I think our defense is gonna raise up another level. Like I said, I got Boston and the Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals. I got it going 7. And I got the Pistons some way somehow coming out of it, and I got the Pistons and the Thunder in the finals. I could be totally wrong, but that's how much I believe in this team. though. It is what it is. They don't want no smoke with that. I will say this. We'll find out. Because like I said, don't let us make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm popping shit. If we make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, y'all gonna have to see a lot of videos from me. Cause that's a win for the season, us making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Cause that's about where I thought we would be. But now I'm thinking we can make it to the finals. I feel like we're gonna have to go through Boston or some way, somehow, probably New York. Since I think New York is gonna get that third seed, I don't think Cleveland gonna catch them. They not ready, man. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I don't know. I think the 76ers might be the most dangerous team out of them. Probably them or really the Hornets because they just like us last year. You know what I'm saying? Young, hungry, ready to, you know what I'm saying, ready to, you know what I'm saying, knock one of these teams out. They playing with house money. So yeah, I think the 76ers or the Hornets, most dangerous teams out of those that I named. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. Please share the video. I really appreciate y'all. And donate if you wanna support the channel. Hashtag Curtis Thomas JR2. So donate if you wanna help the channel. I appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe. I know CC, but I'm just keeping it real, man. Y'all keep it smooth, man. I'm out. Peace.